about another global shutdown over a new coronavirus variant from South Africa. Countries across Europe banning flights from the country, and the World Health Organization calling a special meeting in response to the chaos.
The last passengers were arriving at London Heathrow from South Africa on Friday, after Britain was among countries to ban flights from there and 5 neighbouring countries, reacting to a new coronavirus variant detected in South Africa, alarming scientists and leaders worldwide. The variant has a spike protein that is dramatically different to the original one that vaccines are based on. Researchers are racing to find out if the mutation is resistant to current vaccines. Belgium reported the first known case in Europe, adding to those in Botswana, Israel and Hong Kong. The World Health Organization cautioned against hasty travel bans. But European Commission Chief Ursula von der Leyen said the EU should act now.
It is now important that all of us in Europe act very swiftly, decisively and united. The European Commission has today proposed to Member States to activate the emergency brake on travel from countries in southern Africa and other countries affected to limit the spread of the new variant. All air travel to these countries should be suspended.
Several other countries, including India, Japan and Israel, also toughened curbs. In Washington, top US infectious disease official Anthony Fauci said no decision had been made on a possible US travel ban, saying there was no indication that the variant was in the United States and it was unclear whether it was vaccine resistant. South African scientists suspect the sudden spike in infections in the country is linked to the new variant, but it's not clear how far it has spread beyond its borders. South African sport began to shut down on Friday, with the travel bans forcing international rugby teams and golfers to scramble to leave.
Recent media reports about this B11529. So this is a variant that has been detected and reported to us from our colleagues in South Africa. There are fewer than 100 full genome sequences that are available. We don't know very much about this yet. What we do know is that this variant has a large number of mutations. And the concern is that when you have so many mutations, it can have an impact on how the virus behaves. So right now, researchers are getting together to understand where these mutations are and what that potentially may mean for our diagnostics, our therapeutics, and our vaccines. It's good that they are being detected. It means that we have a system in place. It will take a few weeks for us to understand what impact this variant has. There's a lot of work that is underway. It's a variant that's under monitoring. The TAG-VE will discuss if it will become a variant of interest or a variant of concern, and if that's the case, then we will give it a Greek name. But it is something to watch. Everybody that's out there needs to understand that the more this virus circulates, the more opportunities the virus has to change, the more mutations we will see. Every single one of you watching has a role to play in driving transmission down, as well as protecting yourself against severe disease and death. So get vaccinated when you can, make sure you receive the full course of your doses, and make sure you take steps to reduce your exposure and prevent yourself from passing that virus to someone else.
Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power.